Greetings and salutations. Good morning. This is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Holaby, from d-666.com and Tempo of Isis 666 on Twitter X. I am Paul Holaby on there as well. That's who I am. Now then. Last night I was laying down to go to sleep. I clairvoyantly spoke with some of my alien life forms and representatives, being gods and alien extraterrestrial types from out in the Andromeda Galaxy again. Look, there's 500 billion Googleplex of us up here. I already made this video once, but Paul didn't like it, so we're going to make it again and make it a little cleaner and better and pristine. There's zillions of us out here. We know exactly who Earth is and where Earth is and everyone in it. And we want to come down and hang out, and we're going to in about 2 years. And you won't know anything other than that this person right here in this video, right here, this person is Paul Wildcat Holaby, and he's God. That's just the way it is. And y'all have to understand, you got to get rid of fucking waiting for Jesus to come back. Everybody down there waiting on something to come back that never came back. The motherfucker said he's going to be back tomorrow, and he never came back. And y'all still down here waiting and waiting like it's the time to really wait now. Time to really wait. And just keep waiting. Y'all just planning to die, buying life insurance and homes and everything, preparing to die in 20 years and go to hell or heaven unless you live your life according to what he was saying. Yeah, I had a little drool coming down my tongue. Look, 92,000 people didn't understand, but 500 people did, and you're still trying to live your life according to what he was saying. Well, he died. He's no longer around. He ain't coming back for you. That Jesse Plamont was a rapist piece of shit. Ain't even the right Jesus. He just wanted the earth to think there was one, to keep the earth in a way called Judaism, so that he could continue doing what he was doing with Judaism, which was saying you're an Egyptian deity, so you have to either burn in flames or you have to come suck our dicks. And that's literally what he was doing to every one of the goddesses in eternity. And he's getting away with it because all the other kingdoms were doing the same fucking thing. Raping goddesses. Everybody finally got to rape every goddess that they ever saw that were wives of mine, says Paul Wildcat Holaby. So he's dead. There ain't no coming back from it. The Jesus of Nazareth that walked the earth was a different creature. He was a human type. He wasn't a big old giant 900,000 foot thing that could swell up and see 500 million things at once. He was just a normal human being type. He wasn't a normal human being type. He was a normal human creature type. And he was a little bit bigger than a human being. And I ain't going to call him a human being since me, Paul Wildcat Holaby, because I'm a human deity. And I think he was kind of like a human deity type. So, that all being said, no one gives a shit. Now, that all being said, he's still fucking somewhere, and he might get his kingdom down there in Brazil or something, but he likes the Amish way of being. If you're following him, you're going to find out he's got a big crew about like Tommy Lee has on his house. Tommy Lee ain't going to just let every fan that he has ever said they like Tommy Lee and Motley Crue come over there and live at his house. He's going to pick about 15 of them, and they're going to live with him. Same with Jesus Christ. So don't think you're just going to go down there and live with him, Grace Lar. Whoever else is trying to think they're going to go down there. You couldn't give up your... It's harder for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to go through to something. That's all y'all's going to be doing with them big churches and big fucking fancy churches and fancy cars, 3-bedroom brick, central heating air, and everything you have down there, and you follow Oklahoma. Now then, Paul hates it when people go to that 3-bedroom brick with central heating air. They think they really got the big flav, but you're going to find out. You're going to find out this tooth makes drool come out a little bit too much. It's drools now. Getting it fixed this month. Who was that? I had a dream last night. I was fixing to kiss somebody and they didn't want to kiss me because of this tooth. God damn it. Was it Britney Spears or... I think it was Britney Spears or Katy Perry. It might have been Lady Gaga. I was kind of looking at my tooth going... Now then. That all being said, that's from twirling that meth pipe. I went through a phase of that, about like Hunter Biden. No big deal. No. Still waiting on Jesus Christ to come back. He ain't coming back. And thank you, Kingdom, for helping me out with that. This Kingdom of Andromeda. This Kingdom of Kingdoms up here. They want Andromeda. Andromeda helped earlier. But there's this Paul Wildcat Holaby, 666 trademark clairvoyant. I'm allowing people to speak through me from other kingdoms and areas that are legit. Because when it comes from a 666 trademark clairvoyance, When they say they are something, because we go by bone core DNA, ONEID 666, trademark, the mark of the beast 666, trademark, and top throne number 666, and or just bone core DNA, ONEID. Now, bone core DNA will let you know exactly who is what, whoever they say they are, exactly who they are, because it says so on their bone core DNA. It tells you how old they are and what type of creature they are, whether they be Babylonian, or Jewish origin, or whatever the type of being a light, or whatever type of angel, demon, whatever type they are, angel of death. And then it also tell you how old they are, and where they come from, and who created them, and it goes all the way up to me, the very beginning. And so we can tell you who they are. And then ONEID, I own ONE in the earth, One Nation Earth. We're going to have ONEIDs on here. And an ID would be an identification dossier, which is a big, thick packet about everything about you. And ONE in eternity is One Nation Eternity, because I got the Kingdom of Kingdoms up there, the Kingdom of Babylonia that reigns above all. It's the Kingdom of Kingdoms. So every kingdom down there, every cluster of kingdoms, you got 500 kingdoms in one kingdom, 10 rings to rule them all, one ring. Well, that'd just be a little kingdom down in the middle of all my Kingdom of Kingdoms. It'd just be one of my kingdoms. Anyway, so I united all of them as a big old ONE, One Nation Eternity, as well. So we can have one and be badass. And, that being said, where am I going with that? Oh, sorry, Brittany. Kingdom of Kingdoms. And we're going to keep continuing on with everything we're doing. We'll keep pushing out devils and demons and everything else. Demons are starting to get to know that they don't have to do shit for Jesus Christ. There for a while, he's having to do a lot of things for Jesus Christ because he's exploiting hells and using them to burn goddesses for no sin at all whatsoever. Goddesses can't sin. We're before sin. And the kingdom of the north, which I reign, the eternal kingdom of the north, me being the king of the north, the anti-rape kingdom, that sprouted up in this big old civil war of the heavens, earths, and hells, which was rape versus anti-rape. Jesus was trying to turn the kingdoms into a drop-and suck kingdoms. And we'll go down this little road for a minute. In the drop-and suck kingdoms, you just walk up to any girl, even if it's the wife of another man, or God himself, sitting on a throne, say, drop down and suck my dick, and she'd have to drop down and suck it in front of everybody. That's the type of kingdom he was wanting, because he didn't have nothing himself, so he's trying to exploit me and all my wives to make us all drop-and sucks. Well, civil war broke out. It was basically a rape kingdoms versus anti-rape, and the kingdom of the north sprout forward. That's me, the kingdom of the north. Anti-rape. And, and we're going to keep continuing on marching forward. And Jesus Christ is defeated. And that was the big rapist one. Jesse Plant saw one up there. Well, he saw a big rapist one. Oh, in his diamond outfit. Well, he saw about 4 of them up there. He don't remember them. Probably got raped or raped somebody while he's up there, and then they blanked his mind. But anyway, we're going to let y'all know a little bit more. I was going to stop being so hard on the Christian today also, because at least they believe in the Antichrist. And some of my people believe down there in the earth that there is no book of the Bible. It's just rat shit, and the Antichrist is stupid, and all this. And they got science and Scientology and all that kind of shit. And Malibu just ain't going to take to a big old temple of ISIS 663 coming out here and doing that. We got Scientology, got Tom Cripp, and everybody else out here, and all that kind of shit. Well, Tom Cripp ain't going to get you what you need to know. And you better be a little bit more on the H.P. Blavatsky side, and the Secret Doctrine, and the ISIS Unveiled. So that's kind of where I'd like to lay the foundation of. But I also like ceremonial magic and different things like that. So figure maybe Illuminati 666 we get trademarked, and under my umbrella as well, or something. We can do something cool. And Scientology accept me. With the alien, well, they will for sure when the aliens start coming down, because the aliens are going to declare me God. That's pretty much simple as that. And I ain't talking about spend your whole life waiting for it, like a Christian might. I'm telling you, it's happening in the next couple of years. Next couple of years. We already started a 7-year tribulation on March 15th, 2024, common era at 10:13 p.m. And we're rolling on through, so we're about 1 year, 8 months, 1 year, 9 months into the tribulation. By the end of the 7, we're going to be blinked into golden streets, so I'll be king and God of all. So we're going to be a little easier on the Christians, because at least they believe in the Antichrist. And kind of like an old fucking college rival between the old Kirk Cameron Tribulation Task Force and me, the old Antichrist, the old sheepdog, and the Wile E. Coyote. But you're gonna find out they ain't gonna kill me, and Bilderbergs have a lot to do with what happens to them. So I listen to them. They're my north, south, and the east, and I am the west. Big six to the west. And World Union 666 trademark Bilderbergs. World Union 666 Bilderbergs. O&E 1. World Union 6 North, South, East, West 1. One Nation Earth. World Union 666 trademark Bilderbergs. You don't have to say trademark, but sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Anyway, North, South, East, West. World Union 666 Bilderbergs. 1. One Nation Earth. One Nation Eternity. And I'm not a cheerleader, so I didn't nail that to the point. So the very end, the sixth take, Andy Samberg, but I got it. Loves you in Brooklyn 99. Anyway, we're going and Hot Rod, and Danny McBride's pretty cool. But you're gonna find out 10 people didn't understand that. Now they hate me. No, they don't. They love me. But you're gonna see that when the aliens start coming around, I start looking a little better. I'm going to sit back down and start and concentrate with this being trying to speak through me clairvoyantly. And we're going to do the best we can and everything we can. And Scientology is going to have to embrace me one of these days. And that's what we're talking about. Because the alien that was talking to me last night tried to clairvoyantly speak to a couple of people through their inner workings down there in Oklahoma City type of place in California. Basically, I got Oklahoma City here in Oklahoma. They got a big Oklahoma City down there in California. And that place was down there, and proverbial speaking, or hypothetically, and that place was saying that they didn't need Kelly, they didn't need me, and big old Temple of Isis 666 and ancient Egypt and idol worship and all that shit down there. They had Scientology. They were moving forward in time, not backwards to the ancient. But you're gonna find out they're gonna move back to the ancient because we're coming back. I'll be Osiris here soon. And I go be a big old 19-foot tall Osiris. They go. Be a big old 6-foot Paul Wildcat Lullaby. And I'm going to be doing that again soon like I did when I was King Ra, King Khufu, King all of them. Well, I was King Ra. Well, when I was, just tell him, Paul. Well, when I was King Tut, I could turn into him and Ra. We're going to name change for something. And then when I was Ramses, I could do Osiris and Ra. And when I was King Khufu, I could turn into Osiris. Yes, I could. Khufu is my first walk of life. This Earth cycle as a 6-foot tall person. I had to trade down from Nimrod and that kind of stuff. And I was also Gilgamesh when I was about 19 feet tall, 29 feet tall. Let's say 29. But you're going to find out I was about 22 feet tall. I had a fucking wife then too. Anyway, long story. It's all in these videos here on this YouTube channel at YouTube or www.youtube.com/Lady Gaga's Moscow Red News. And check me out here anytime. Got a lot of videos up. Read them all. Watch them all. E.T. Alien God Psalms going to be coming back. I get some marijuana next week. And I found that little magic bud the other day that changed my day. And if I found today an old vape. As you can see, it's empty as fuck. But I think there might just be one little puff. Might be able to get one little puff out of it. The THC vape. Hoping I can. think that little missing tooth makes me look cute, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers singer with that mustache. Oh, and also FBI I, when I was talking about last night, about I need y'all to expand your minds. Don't expand it to the point where y'all get sick and think you're dying and stuff, like eating too many gummies or something like that, or tripping acid. I just use marijuana, drink some beer. And if you got the luxury and a safe place, and a safe 6 months worth of safe places, you might do some methamphetamine. And enjoy yourselves, man. Jerk off some porn. Try the big infinite life quest to getting a blowjob while you're high on meth. Boy, always wanted one of those. But anyway. I'm the version D devices. Call me the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Hullaby. I do have one daughter here on the earth, but she was my daughter before we came to the earth, long before Jehovah. She has trillions and googleplexes of kingdoms up there, heavens, earths, and hells. And earths are mine. I walk them all, and well, she's got earths of her own, so I ain't gonna say that on her. She still got everything she had. And kingdoms like literally write down everything I say as quick as I say it, and then they try to change it in eternity up there. So I gotta be careful what I say. I know I look a little down here, and not a whole lot of people listening to me right now. But up there, everything and everyone is. I mean, kingdoms, the kingdom, the big old O&E, one union, fucking north, south, east, west, the whole thing's listening to me up there. And I mean, they write it down as the big young prince of Egypt just said this, the big king of all kings, a husband of Isis, raiser of Jezebel. The wizard of Isis, yes. I mean, when I was young, she told me I was a wizard. Back when Most High called me, he's the one that really started talking to me back in God on Earth school, back when I was little. Most High Grotius, not the Most High from the Holy Bible, like a big old Jewish Yahweh or something. Although I met some Yahwehs along the way. I sure did there. Speaking of Grotius. Grotius, the Most High Angel of Death. Got him as an idol right here. Got that little thing, they call him the Cookie Monster. I've been offering little Debbie's and cookies to him in sacrifice. And he's got some frags down there. And you want him up here. And got his son over here. He's battle hardened. He's got a little piece missing out of his chest. And he likes the sweet leaf peach brandy Swisher Sweets. So I offer those. He's got him a bell. He's got him a little Debbie back there. He's got him some frag grenades. He's up here by Lilith. He talks to all these. You set your idols up in a certain way, they stay in communication in that same way. So I'm working on the 7 spirits of Jezebel. So I got right here Selene, Bastet, Jezanon, but really it's Jezebel holding Jezanon. That's me holding him. And me, but Isis is still coming in the mail. And then Mates is coming in the mail. And then it comes down here to Nephthys, and then Aphrodite's is going over there. So I'm going to have the 7 spirits of Jezebel stuff there. And plus all these little ones. This is the little itty bitties of Isises, the small Isises. There's another little witchcraft one. A lot of the witchcraft guys just got in on that one. That's everyone with wings. There's Nero, there's me, Osiris. There's Isis, the one that's been through it with me through every realm. This is Agrippina, when she was Agrippina. Lady Gaga was Agrippina this round. That's my little possum wooden stone from Campground Gaga that pissy faggot got called the police on me once. But anyway, I don't know, I changed the subject, but I forgot what I was talking about now. Nonetheless, we got a lot of things going on, and I'm happy. Got me a little puff. Boy, I might have another one of those for later. It's pretty easy to get, wasn't it? That's what the other day when I just thought it was out. I was like 500 fucking times burning that thing, puffing it. Couldn't get a puff at all, man. And a little puff just came out. And that's THCP. It's like a legal vape. You can over the counter down here in Oklahoma now without a marijuana card. And I'm in a lockdown. Well, it's kind of really lockdown. It's a residential living facility is what they call it. It's not quite a nursing home. It's kind of like a retirement home because everybody's just walking around doing whatever the fuck they want. We go out to the smoke pit and smoke. They'll take me down to the casino. We're right next door to a big old Osage Indian casino. And I'll go down there. I can go down there and eat a steak, drink beer. Haven't been yet, but I plan on going next week, so I got a big scam. A big scam. Zero slogging. Yeah, I think I got high. No. Anyway, now we're gonna have some good times. I'll subscribe. What did I say? I'll get back to what I said. I got high. Alright. I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all enjoy y'all's days. I'm gonna post this. Love you guys. Scientology, don't let me down. Illuminati 666 trademark. Don't let me down. Lumahemia, you want to get a 666 trademark in on that? Well, I'd be the franchise. I'll write up the big book when I get out to California, and everybody can franchise under me for like $100 a month or $100,000 a month or something. We'll think of something. I need a big old shark on it, or a big old bull cat, big old catfish on it. We don't have sharks down here, Kevin, on there, but we got big old bull cats. Shit. Alright, we'll talk to y'all later. This is the Antichrist, Paul Walker, holy, the only husband of Isis, the only son of Isis. And why am Isis? And my friend guy, hey, what's my son? They're changing up my words again. And I'm sorry for that. And I changed your words, I almost fangirled you. And I love you, I one of those are. And I love you. I don't even know what knows what a fangirl is. It's just a little thing in your mind when you think something weird. When somebody's trying to do telepathy and read every little thought, and they find a little weird thing in there. And you say, I didn't mean you to think that, I don't want you to think that. And it makes them feel like a fag. It makes them feel weird because they've seen you're a little weird. So don't worry, that's what a faggot is. And, anyway, I love my son. I love my son. I love my son. Now you can give it a big one. I love my mommy, my mommy. I love my mommy. I love my mommy. Yeah, I love her. It's my big prize at the end of this big Earth walk. 36 trillion Earths, 666 trillion years on Earth. Then I did a hell walk before that. Oh, that's just one big day. I think I walked damn near every molecule, an atom, the entire physical universe that we have. Ant-Man in them all, with Ant-Man technology and we go every kingdom. But when I did, I didn't walk them as a lowly, walked them as king and God, top tone God of every one of them the whole time. Man, it started off small like I did at this life, as a little Paul Wildcat from Nazareth. But you're going to find out at the end, it's my biggest one. I bring forth 55 kings I was. I'm going to bring to life about 10 of their dead bodies. Have them walking around. And they'll explain it. Maybe they can explain it a little bit better when you got Alexander the Great walking around here saying, yeah, I'm Paul Wildcat. I'm Alexander the Great. But he's really, if you want to talk about it, he's Jezebel. That's the big end of it. She's just her big idea. So we're all kind of Jezebels. And he's the big Jezebel. And it ain't really big Jezebel because at the beginning of that, it's big old King Yehuti, son of Isis. And he came down here and he teamed up with Jezebel because Jezebel wanted a big Billy badass. And I guess she chose out of all her badass fucking boyfriends she's ever had, King Yehuti, to come and help her. And guaranteed King Yehuti signed on. And, well, we're just going to keep the big old spotlight on me and keep it off of Isis and Constantine and Aphrodite was there. They probably one that got me. They wanted their names in there, honorable mention. But King Yehuti wanted to come on down and help out Jezebel, so it's King Yehuti. And being the son of Isis, you got to go back to, well, so before that it goes to being King Candidio, King Candidate, way at the very beginning. And then it goes back and back further, but it goes back to me being the father of Isis, and the creator of Isis, and then the creator of all the goddesses, and then a goddess himself, and then gods and kingdoms before that. really time, there was no beginning for me, and I'm the only God that can say it. I know it's, you guys down on the earth still believe in just a one heaven, one earth, one hell, one life. And, man, that's really sad. Because, that's really a Neanderthal. Man, y'all ain't moving out past Neanderthal. You need to get in that Isis Unveiled by H.P. Blavatsky. You need to get into the Secret Doctrine by her. She's a brilliant mind in the 1800s, early 1900s. And listen to me. Everything's changed since then. That's kind of dated even in itself. Kind of like how the book of Enoch was. Even 5 days after it was written, it was dated. It was already changed. But, says me, I know. And I walked as Enoch as well, so I know Jehovah a little. But you're going to find out. I know a lot. You're going to find out. Anyway, the mama was saying something nice. And anyway, what was you saying, Mama? Oh, and Canada and yeah. Now we all know that Jezebel got a big deal from Yehudi, and you're just going to go up there and fuck. I just don't like it so much. Guaranteed. That's all I said. Nebuchadnezzar guarantee. Anyway. Love you, Mama. We have so many inside jokes. Alright, love you too. Y'all here will be high. Alright. Thank you. Coming out there, California. Hopefully you should be well. I know you will. Gaga's son also. Malibu's most wanted too. Son of Gaga. Got a video up.